Hi, everyone. It's good to see you again for another Newt's Nook story time from the Greenhorn Valley Library. I'm Catherine, as usual, here with my friend Newt, who has her work cheese so that she won't go off on adventures because we're in the front yard today. So, all she wants is cheese, not being the biggest helper. Today, we're going to be reading Bats in the Library by Brian Lies, which I especially like because we're kind of in spooky season. Yes, we're in October, and Newt is a little bit like a bat, just in that she has big bat ears and she's sort of a gargoyle. We also actually had a bat in the library earlier this year. No, late last year. Can't remember what time of year it is, 2020. But we caught him and let him outside very carefully. So, bats in the library. Another inky evening here. The air is cool and calm and clear. We feasted, fluttered, swooped, and soared, and yet we're still a little bored. All this sameness leaves us blue and makes us ache for something new. The word spreads quickly from afar. A window has been left ajar. Can it be time? Oh, can it be? Yes, bat night at the library. The sky is lively as we race together towards our favorite place. Eager wings beat autumn air. Look, that's it. We're almost there. Then squeezed together wing to wing, we rocket through the opening. We've waited for this night all year, but this is it, at last. At last. We're here. For most old bats, this isn't new. We've got lots of things to do. They'll flutter off and lose themselves among the books lined up on shelves. It's a really pretty library. I would love to work in that library. Other bats in munchy moods will study guides to fancy foods. It's a moth book because bats eat moths. Or hang out by a lamp instead to talk about the books they've read. But little bats will have to learn the reason that we must return. The ones who haven't come before have no idea what's in store. Had a lamp just like that. Some of them will drift away and figure out a game to play, like shaping shadows on the wall or wingtip tag around the hall. The illustrations in this book are so pretty. It's one of my favorite parts. And of course, the library and the bats. This is one of my favorite kid books. This big box is loads of fun, blasting brighter than the sun. Instead of copying books from shelves, we can duplicate ourselves. They're making copies of themselves on the machine. Yeah. Doesn't matter where you look, there's nothing like a pop-up book. Pop-up book. They're getting to play in it. That's super cool. The fountain water's nice and cool and makes a splendid swimming pool. Please keep it down, you must behave. The library is not your cave. We do like to play around in the library, though, don't we? I miss all our programs. It's hard to settle down and read when life flits by at dizzy speed, but story time is just the thing to rest a play exhausted wing. Story time. That's familiar, isn't it? And if we listen, we will hear some distant voices drawing near. Louder, louder, louder still, they coax and pull us in until... What could it be? What could it be? Everyone, old batter pup has been completely swallowed up and lives inside a book instead of simply hearing something read. It's the best part about books when you just get sucked into the books. Look at all that. This one is saying, no more melted cheese for me, no. What book do you think he's reading? Why is there melted cheese? Why wouldn't he want more? Emerald City. Oh, Goodnight Sun. It's like Goodnight Moon, but not. There's so many books to find on this page. What books do you see? Recognize some of them? I recognize. Breathless, lost within the tale, no one sees the sky grow pale. There's so many. Red Riding Hood. Think that's Alice in Wonderland? What do you think? What is that light? A lamp? The moon? Our bookish feast can't end so soon. It feels as though we've just begun, but now we leave our books half done. Through the window into sky, it's much too late, we've got to fly. But maybe a librarian will give us bats this chance again and leave a window open wide to let us share the world inside. For now we'll dream of things we've read, a universe inside each head. Every evening, one and all, we'll listen for that late night call. Can it be true? Oh, can it be? Yes, bat night at the library. The end. Love it so much. I know. And actually, you know, bats are really good. They eat bad bugs, and they keep us safe from mosquitoes. And they're not really scary at all. You still shouldn't touch bats, though, even though they're really cute. Because, well, really, you shouldn't touch any wild animal. But, of course, there's the whole thing about bats having rabies. And while any wild animal can have rabies, the thing about bats is that when they have them, you can't have it, you can't tell. But you would have to really upset and scare a bat for it to bite you. So you just want to leave them alone and give them their space and let them do their bat thing. Well, thank you for coming to another Newt's Nook story time. I guess she can have her cheese now. We'll see you next time. Happy Halloween season. Bye. Bye.